Good afternoon, everybody. Happy New Year to all the world here. We're going to get this going here and try to get things turned over to Warden. I'm guessing Germany 7 is going to be a super, super fun turn to see. So we'll see if that gets out tonight or tomorrow. Time's pressing here. So let's get into it. So with England here, I got a little bit of housekeeping to show you all. So Soviets go to full income once Japan declares war on them. So that's what that is. Um, the Japanese do not have supply path here to Siam. So instead of doing a militia upgrade there, they upgrade this militia here in Okinawa, and they place a militia here in Rihi. Japan does not get their oil bonus because they're at war now. That's a peacetime bonus. So their income is actually 2 less. I put the guy here. I think that's, this guy. This guy goes here. And I'm not sure tactical here, whether he wants this fleet here or in port here. So we'll let him decide that. Wasn't entirely clear to me there. I think that is all of the housekeeping. Right. We got that fixed. Oh, this was the other big one. We're done making that a red die. Because this is most assuredly a green KMT die. So, the CCP forgot to roll their influence roll, and he picked Singhai, and we rolled off screen, and it came up at 12. How painful is that? So, poor CCP are probably not going to exist next turn. I think the Americans will, or not the Americans, KMT will take them out. All right. Let's get to our technology rolls. England is going for ASW and Amphib Doctrine. They rolled a 3 for ASW, so that stayed there. Got an 11 for Amphib Doctrine, so at least have 2 techs completed. A little bit below average, but not terribly so. It's within kind of a tolerable margin there. France failed on radar, and let's get into our turn here. All right, UK's got 14. They're going to spend all 14. They're going to buy an infantry, colonial, and then an airborne and a marine. FEC's going to spend all 7. They've got a marine and a Gurkha. And Anzac's going to spend 5 of their 6. So that's a wipeout, and they go to 1. All right, no combat moves, of course, because we're not at war with anybody. So we just have some non-combat things to do. This transport is going to pick up 2 FEC infantry. Move 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a strategic naval move. Over here to Lower Egypt, we'll go into port. And we'll drop these 2 FEC infantry off there. Meanwhile, this transport here takes these 2 and goes 1, 2, 3, and also goes into the same port. This submarine goes up 2 and goes there. Alright, more fun stuff. It comes here. Oh, actually, he can go there. Yeah, he'll go there. With the TBD. And 1 destroyer. These 2 guys will go here. First fleet goes here. Along with these 2 transports. Infantry, marine, walk over. transport comes up. 1, 2, 3. 4th Fleet. And my carrier fleet join them. Gotta do whatever I can to keep the Soviets from dying here. Is definitely going to cost us some initiative, to say the least. These ships are all on escort, if that makes any difference, right? There's only a certain number I want to put on escort. And I'll just put crowded sea zone, to say the least. All right. That's French stuff. We're gonna move 1 AAA down. That should be everything we need to do here. Only has the 3 planes, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are 3 transports. Where's the other 2? There's 1. Where's the other one? And there's 1. So all of them can get there. So it will be 14 units. So we will back out to Benares. You guys are fine where you're at. I think that is everything. Oh. Yeah, nope, we got it, alright. I think that's everything for the UK. There's a seaplane right there. So I can go there if I want, right? And not get shot by anything. Okay. That is it for UK. So let's... Sorry about that, guys. Got a super loud dog who decided to be loud here. So infantry goes way down here in Cape Town. And then Marine and Airborne go here in London. Medium bombers there. just trying to not die. Germans can do a lot of scary things on their turn. We're trying to mitigate them as best we can. Oh, and then you guys. So he goes here. He goes here. These two both go here. And that should be it for UK. Of course, our income roll was terrible, getting a freaking 1. Both nations, really, getting a 1. So UK is at 17. FEC is at 7. And Anzac is at 5. That's what we got for next turn. Alright, France has 9. They're going to buy 3 militia and infantry. I think they're at 11. I think 9, 1, and 1. Might be 12. Yeah, because China's 1, but the DEI actually are 2. It's a weird minor legacy element there. So they're at 12. And then we've got some French stuff to do. Alright, so these two come over. Comes over. This plane comes off a map. These two battleships go into port here. Because I'm going to place 1. That's right. That's why he stays there. Important to remember to follow your plans. And then I get to place the 3, right? Because that's 10. Yep. And then I place the 3 more and I get to 13. All right. Move over. There they are. Okay. So these guys, of course, all go in Paris here. Desperately try to contain mighty Germans as best we can. Our purely defensive force here. It's about as defensive as France could ever possibly be. If Japan had gone into China, I'd have a little more money to spend, but about it. This is really how you would define max defense France here. We'll see if it works. There's some pretty terrible things Ward can do to me. There's some pretty terrible things he can do to the Soviets, and he can, in fact, do terrible things to both at the same time. So we'll get that going to you guys. France has 12, so Germany may declare war right here as soon as France collects its $12. So France may actually be at 21. It would give 5 more to the U.S. if he does it. But it would let him steal more from the French treasury. So he'll see this and make that decision. So we'll let you guys know how that goes on the Italian turn. But that should be it for us. Just want to get one last look at the board here, make sure I haven't totally screwed anything up. But I'm pretty sure that's how I want it. Oh, I got to roll here. So, fun fact, since the Netherlands are a controlled power due to the actions of what do I die? That's what I want. So when Japan declares war, the Netherlands like that, Netherlands becomes a controlled power. They only get to use this as their territory, though. You don't count colonies, you only count home country. So they will need a 1 to succeed on this. Yeah, I thought about it, but it was a 5. Not as cool as those cyan dice, unfortunately. That should be it. I will check in with y'all probably in a day or two.